Come on. Come on.
Yes, YouTube, welcome back to another video. So we are in for push. I was 81.6 this morning, which is a matched new low. So the lowest I've been actually coming into a session, I think, 81.6. Low 81's definitely going to fall this week, maybe even into those 80s. So we're going to try now and hold on to everything as much as I possibly can, even with that scale weight being right down. So we're in for push. I've done 2 sets of abs. We're going to do the last one, and then this is more of a shoulder focused push. So we've got laterals in first and then the shoulder press. So let's get the last set of abs nailed, and then we will see how we get on with push. Let's go. So one thing I am guilty of as I'm getting lighter on here now is I saw back just starting to cut that range a little bit. So not quite getting into that full stretch, or if I was, bouncing out. Now it's going to be less stimulus, and it's just a case of me being lighter and these feeling just super heavy towards the end. So all I've done is I've pulled the 1 kilo off, and I'm just going to completely reset. What I haven't done in diets in the past, catch it and reset. Whereas now what I'm going to do early is make sure, right, I know I've done it, reset. So that's what I've just done there. Matched reps, can feel the difference, right? So full control, full composure, making sure I'm not bouncing out, making sure I'm actually getting into that stretch and full range every time. Because if I don't, they're going to feel worse. I'm just going to stall and it'll get on my nerves. So that's why reset button on there today. Took them all away. And then we've got one more set. And then we've got the presses. And if the same needs to be doing at some point, which it doesn't today with the presses, we'll do the same. More chance holding on to them, more stimulus. So first press, gonna get this speaking done before I turn that fan on, because it's still boiling. So if you watched the last vid, you know I've been going neutral grip on air, and if there's anything that's a little bit funky, it's my shoulders. Like I've been really stretching them and loosening them off, because just in my back poses, it's very difficult to get my lats out, and even, especially because of this right side. So I'm really working on that. So like my shoulder press especially is something I've like just slowed right down. I don't want to make it any worse. Like I need to make sure I'm as comfortable as I can be within it. So we don't want any problems there. Still fun, like full send it, absolutely. Like I'm not laying off the intensity. It's still the main press today, but we've just gone neutral. We've added a pause just so I can make sure everything's like aligned perfect, because that's the only, it's not an injury. It's just something I can't make worse because of posing and because of being tight on that right side. So just need to be careful with it. But full send, shoulder press. Again, this is weight up, this is load up. This is the end of the rep range last week, so we're moving up. We're adding a little 0.5 on here today on the side back. So this is new load. I've done heavier than this before, but it's not with this control in the past, and it's not with the neutral handles. So this is load with how I'm doing this now that we've not done before, which at this body weight we're happy with. So we'll lock in, we'll get a feeder done, and then we'll get to work. beat both of those first set of presses, which we're fucking happy with. We'll take that. So straight away, beat the ab work, side delts, we reset both, felt much better. Top set, new load, back off set, 1 rep up, down to the Cybex. Now, I've held, I think it's 7 reps with this for the past like 4 weeks. It's heavy, mate. That was what I was doing when I was nearly 92 kilo. So if I can hold that again today, I will take that all day. So let's get it. Match the reps again, boys, on both, which I will take that on that press, I really will. So moving on to the pec deck now. Again, we've got new load on air, so we are absolutely flying. Do I feel strong? No. Have I just got very good at convincing myself that I can still be stronger? Yes. So what does that show you? Sometimes mind is stronger than actually what your body's doing. If you can get very good at telling yourself you can be stronger, you absolutely will be, or you'll at least hold like I've done today. So new load pec deck, we're just getting as many reps as we possibly can. Big squeeze, big stretch, keeping that chest proud. Let's get it. So cross body try. All I'm thinking about here, driving out and back. Last 2 sets, so we need to full send them. So I've got 60 on here and then 50 on here, both to failure, and then that's job done. I do not want to complain, boys. That's not why I'm saying this. But 40 minutes cardio is rough, man. Like, I will get it done and I won't moan about it. And I've said I won't moan about one thing this entire prep. But just to keep it real with you, that just because I'm not moaning doesn't mean it's easy, right? This is still graft. Like, to keep this above 24 on here is rough, like, and then straight back up stairs for an hour of steps pretty much. And the grim thing is I have to work through both because I don't have time. So it's not even like, don't get me wrong, I might just watch them for 10, but I need to get posts ready, I need to edit things, you know. I need this time, this is when I do those things. So unless I was getting up at 3 in the morning and getting 5 hours sleep, I literally don't have a choice. So You can do it, you can graft. It doesn't need to be fun. I'll get the rewards for it. But basically, what I'm saying is, you got something for the goal, get it done. Yes, people. It is, what day are we on? Tuesday. So, woke up this morning at 81.3, boys, which is a lovely, lovely, lovely new low. So, very, very happy with that. I felt tighter, and we can see them 80s coming now for sure. So, that's the focus, that's the goal. Ticking off everything as normal today. So far, all morning work's done. Pull got nailed, which was actually a very good session. Managed to hold on to a 210 RDL, which I brought that down slightly from 215, and that felt good. So very, very happy with that, to stay at 210. Got back, had my food, and then we've just got 40 minutes of cardio done. So we're on time, we're on track. I'm just straight back up now to get the steps done. So what I'm gonna do is, I've got nutrition to update for some of the boys. I've got a few bits to do there. I've got a post to get sorted, etc. So I'm gonna do that now whilst I do my steps. And then I'll be ready then to just sit down for an evening of calls. So that's pretty much like my day at the minute is back, cardio done, steps done, do my little bits on the phone, and then it's just calls. So yeah, we're managing everything well, but that brings me on to, for me, the most difficult part of prep, which is obviously the title of this video, and that is just time, right? Like right now, my number one focus is the business, is coaching Coliseum, for myself, for Cody, for all of the team, right? Making sure everybody is flying. As coaches, we're flying. As clients, everyone's getting their results, everyone's getting more than even what they need. That's always the focus, right? And that's always been the focus for me. So for me, the biggest balance is just the time. I will do the work. I'm so happy to do the work, I don't care. I'd do 3 hours of cardio if I had to, right? That does not bother me. What I find the most difficult is, for example, right now, I'm getting the steps done whilst I do the YouTube. Like, there is not, and this is not me moaning, like, it's not me moaning, I touched on it before, like, just the time is the biggest challenge. But the reason why I'm doing this is to show, again, I'm so massive on leading from the front and leading by example, right? If I can manage the workload I have day to day, which would be a busy day anyway, and do everything that is needed to get right the way to stage and condition, that's the posing, that's the steps, the cardio, the training, the food. Like, if I can do all of that whilst improving the service, never mind that dropping down, like, it is again just the example to everybody on the team that when you want something, you'll make it work, right? And that's literally the main thing. That's the most difficult part. The hunger for me is not an issue. I don't care about that. I'm organised. There's no time to even worry about that. So I don't care. I ain't sat around thinking about food. I've not had 2 minutes, right? The energy, now I'm sure that will get worse now in these final weeks. So far, I've felt pretty good. I'm not going to lie. So all of those things, when you manage things properly and you don't just eat like an idiot, all good. For me, it's just that time. That's the main thing. And I want to be, open and honest. Like I said, I've said I will not moan about anything this prep. This is my choice to do this, right? This is not me moaning. This is me just being transparent with the struggles, because I don't want to do a prep if it's not hard. Like, that doesn't give me any kind of fulfillment. To get on stage in the condition that I want to be in from my start point, I know that's going to be hard, and that's why I like it, right? I want the fulfillment of, do you know what, Luke? There is 20 times where you've fought in that prep, and if there is, where I thought, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Like, I could literally just be sat down for 5 hours now, just cracking on. And it's because I can handle it, I can manage it, and I can lead by example in terms of chasing goals. And that's the most important thing. Like, for me, when I get on the stage, and I know there's, like I said, 20 times during that prep where I thought, Luke, you don't need to do it. Like, what are you doing? Like, just stop doing it and then your life's a hell of a lot easier. It will be worth it when I know no cardio missed, no steps missed, no posing missed, no food missed, nothing missed for 24 weeks. And that is why I'm doing it, right? And it's that fulfillment and that self-respect of that. That's why I love it so much. I love bodybuilding, absolutely love it. But for me, it's not like the art side of it and posing and all of this. For me, it's just having a goal and actually grafting and have you put in 110%. And that's why the result for me, it doesn't matter, boys, to be honest. Like, if I know I've done every single thing that's been set for me with 100% effort, which it has done so far and it will be done to the end, like, that's the most important thing for me. So yeah, that's the most difficult part of prep, just the full day from 5:30 till 9, and I'll make sure I chill a bit after, because, like, don't get me wrong, it is like ridiculously full on and it's not healthy to do that, right? It's really, really not. But you know, this is that extreme, so I wanted to be super clear with that. You know, it's not always the good stuff, getting leaner, you know, all of that. It's hard, and that's why I like it. That's why I've got a lot of respect for anybody who does anything difficult, right? I love it. Anyone who's doing anything difficult and grafting, I absolutely love it. I've got respect for everybody, a lot of people, and that's the stuff that I love. So anyway, I'll get steps finished. I'll stop rambling on. I've got my check-in pictures in the morning. So let's see, boys, where I'm at when I wake up in the morning. Hopefully, we're closer to them 80s. Right, boys, time to get me out of that office because I spend a lot of time in there. Lucy's currently at Mum's house, and I'm going to be good. I keep nearly saying boyfriend. Fiance. Need to remember to say fiance. I need to be good fiance. Lucy drinks about fucking 25 litres of juice, cordial, at night. And I've just seen we've not got any. We've got enough. I would have enough for me, but that's not enough for Lucy, is it? So while she's out, I'm going to go grab that now, because we can't be doing that, can we? I also thought as well, boys, that is a day genuinely where, like I was saying before, I have not left the house apart from when I've gone to the gym. So I've literally been car, gym, back, office, the full day, apart from when I'm eating, which I need to make sure I do get out and get the steps done, which I'm usually good at, but today has just been a particularly busy one. So let's get to co-op. And I tell you what, boys, I'll put you on, right? If you've got a co-op near you, get the co-op app, and basically what they give you, right, is like options for weekly rewards. So like they have, like, sometimes 50p off Monsters, 50p off Volvic. So just when you get that nice little 50p off a Monster, it's unreal, boys. That'll never get old, that. So yeah, if you've got a co-op near you, let's have a look what we've got. Let's have a look. See, 40p off Monster. I don't need any because I've got loads, but 50p off Alpro, almond milk that I get. And then everything else is just fat stuff, which we're not going to get. 50p off a Lucozade. 40p, any co-op, fresh pie, pasty. So I'll go and absolutely smash 50p off Celebrations and pasties, boys, and just completely ruin prep. No, we shall not do that. I shall not claim any of those today. I will just go and get some good old apple blackcurrant. Sure, boys. 3 bed shots. We have got ashwagandha, and then I have the ZMA Plus zinc and magnesium from Perform 2 before bed. So that is unreal, because one second, obviously with my Perform code, I've always got pre-creatine, whey, everything from Perform. But now, vitamin D, your advanced omegas, your magnesium, I actually need to get some more ashwagandha because I've run out. So there is a lot on there, which is amazing. Glutamine as well, fantastic. So in terms of your subs and in terms of saving off all of that, Luke25 does the job. Save yourself some pennies, boys. That is what that is there for, because it is all good stuff. So I'm going to wait for Lucy to get back. Take your guesses in the comments what I'm going to be in the morning. I was 81.3. So fingers crossed we are lighter when it comes to taking them check-in shots. Let's see. We'll be up at R5. So I'll see you outside in there. I will play me posing over me telling you where we're at. So let's jump into the future, fellas. Night. So it has been the most stressful morning in history. Woke up, took my check-ins, which I'll show you shortly. 81.5, so we're still lighter than last week, but I wanted lower than 81.3, so I reckon Ben will probably make some changes today, which I'll keep you posted with next vid. But forgot my passcode. Could not get into my phone. So done everyone's check-ins. Right now, I've still not got into WhatsApp, and it's 11. I got up at 5:30, so I'm just restoring everything now. The stress, boys, honestly. When I've got that much stuff on my phone, the stress. Oh my God. Oh my God. But hopefully we're sorted. So whilst it's doing it, I thought, do you know what? I've done the morning work, I just need to get it all over. Let's get cardio done now. So I've got 4 minutes left of the 40. At least that will be done. And then work to do, call with the accountant and posing as well today. So we've got a lot going on there, but that's the morning. Trying to stay calm now, get this done, and then we're going to be sat on WhatsApp for a while because we've got a full morning of messages there, which I'm literally to at 5:30 normally. So yeah, we'll make sure the boys are all good first, and then we're on with the day as normal. But I'll speak to you shortly and show you this morning's check-in. Right, fellas, so creatine is going to go down. We've got the fizzy cherry one, which is banging, to be fair. So this was this morning's look, 81.5. So happy with the look. I was just expecting to be a little bit lighter. I'm gonna get that over to Ben today, make sure I catch up with work now, because that's been an absolute nightmare. I'm just gonna get some steps done and then make sure we get back to all the boys. So that is where I'm at. We will see what Ben says. I will show you that in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. If you've watched this far, you're an absolute G. Make sure you subbed. Coach and link in the bio. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.